त्याज दे क्रोध मद मोह निर्मल कर ले तू मन मन अनमोल रे बोल मधुर वचन हर ले सब का तू मन मधुरस घोल रे कर ले संग
भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Together we chant Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, verses 11 to 20.
चिन्तामपरिमेयां च प्रलयान्तामुपाश्रिताः कामोपभोगपरमाः एतावदिति निश्चिताः आशापाशशतैर्बद्धाः कामक्रोधपरायणाः ईहन्ते कामभोगार्थम् अन्यानेनार्थसञ्चयान् इदमद्य मया लब्धम् इमं प्राप्स्ये मनोरथम् इदमस्तीदमपि मे भविष्यति पुनर्धनम् असौ मया हतः शत्रुः हनिष्ये चापरानपि ईश्वरोऽहमहं भोगी सिद्धोऽहं बलवान् सुखी आढ्योऽभिजनवानस्मि कोऽन्योऽस्ति सदृशो मया यक्ष्ये दास्यामि मोदिष्ये इत्यज्ञानविमोहिताः अनेकचित्तविभ्रान्ताः मोहजालसमावृताः प्रसक्ताः कामभोगेषु पतन्ति नरकेषु च आत्मसम्भावितास्तब्धाः धनमानमदान्विताः यजन्ते नाम यज्ञैस्ते दम्भेनाविधिपूर्वकम् अहङ्कारं बलं दर्पं कामं क्रोधं च संश्रिताः मामात्मपरदेहेषु प्रद्विषन्तोऽभ्यसूयकाः तानहं द्विषतः क्रूरान् संसारेषु नराधमान् क्षिपाम्यजस्रमशुभान् आसुरीष्वेव योनिषु आसुरीं योनिमापन्नाः मूढा जन्मनि जन्मनि मामप्राप्यैव कौन्तेय ततो यान्त्यधमां गतिम्.
Omkar, I've sent you a message on the chat. Have you seen it?
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Okay, thank you. We were studying how we behave when we are asuric. How do we talk? So this is such a eye-opener because you can see yourself doing it. Bound by hundreds of bands of hope. Is this not true for us? How many hopes we are bound by? Succumbing to lust and wrath. We get angry, we get desire-ridden, and we succumb to it. So therefore, you take actions along that method. They strive to obtain hordes of wealth. Just that attitude of collect more and more and more and more. For what? Even, even when people are looking to marry somebody, they want to marry somebody, they make a list. Okay? That, okay, so he should be handsome, he should be from a good family, he should be earning so much, he should have come out from IIT, IIM. Make a full list. And these are the boys that we should marry. And very interesting. Why have you made that list? On what basis? He should be only son. He should not want to stay with his parents. Whatever is in the list. How much has it got to do with what you want? Suppose somebody is from IIT, IIM, but you're another type of person. How is this going to work for you? So, just collecting for what? You personally have no interest in collecting it. Why? So that others will know you have it. What kind of lunacy is it? You collect all sorts of useless items. And Indians are great in collection. Almost everybody would not know what is in their own cupboard. And definitely not what is on the mala. You don't know it. How are you going to use it? And if you're not going to use it, why do you have it? So, this collecting hordes of wealth, don't just look at it as money, collecting anything, collecting degrees, collecting anything. Then, what are the two reasons behind it? Two not motivations, two intentions. One is, I don't care what I have to do, I'm going to get. So, it's unjustly. Anyayena. By anyay, you will get. And secondly, it is so that I will enjoy. The big thing of life. I must enjoy. So these are the two things, wealth and enjoyment. This is what we chase. That means collecting all sorts of things in the hope of enjoyment. And the collection is usually incomplete and the enjoyment is usually very sparing. And then if that is not clear, he says, this today I have gained. Idam maya labdham. Adhya idam maya labdham. Today, this I have gained. Imam prapsyase manoratham. This I will obtain. All these objects, I will be obtaining them. Isn't it? Not to talk like this. It may not be an object, it could be anything. It could be, oh, I have got so many followers on Instagram, so many more I'm going to get. Could be anything. Idam. Idam means this. Idam asti. This is there. This is there. This is mine already. And it will be mine in the future. Bhavishyati api. In the future also, this is going to be mine. How can you make all these statements? How do you know what will be there and what won't be there in the future? So the snares of 99 go on and on trying to get more and more and more. So 4 attitudes we show. Where are the 4 in this was? This I have gained. This desire I will now fulfill. This much I have accumulated. I mean, that's the total. And finally, this much more I will. Oh no, does any of this require explanation? You can hear, no? Can you give me examples of when you heard yourself or anyone else make these statements? Don't do exactly what he said, but in terms of what he means. This I have done. This I am yet to do. This is the total I have accumulated. And this is what more I will do, or this is what will stay with me tomorrow. Whichever way you want to interpret that. So, can you give me examples?
This many books I have read.
Very good.
This many books I will read.
Very good. Yes. Great.
This many ragas I have learned. This many ragas I have to yet learn. Whatever ragas I have learned will always remain mine because I cannot unlearn what I have learned.
Very good. Very good examples, both of you. Anyone else wants to give?
I know 3 languages.
Hmm.
Now I want to learn Japanese, Chinese, and Spanish.
Very good. You see, so it's not just the very good. I'm glad everyone is getting that point. It's not just the, what are we accumulating? So much, so much, so much. This software I have learned. This software I have yet to learn. It's all, this is how we talk. But for what? What is the purpose? The purpose is only sensual enjoyment. At the end of it, if that is the purpose, that's what's wrong. If the purpose is that I will worship my Lord with my music, then that's a different thing. Or the purpose of reading books is one day I will understand this knowledge and reach the self. Or the purpose of learning languages, the more languages I learn, the more I will be able to serve, let us say, the cause of Vedanta. So why are you doing this? Is it merely for sensual enjoyment, something done unjustly? Or is it being done for some purpose? There's some direction in this whole thing. Verse 14.
Kankiji, there's a question.
Yeah, I just saw. Is there enjoyment at all by this method? Don't we say the mind has to be silent and available for enjoyment? Bharat, it's so relative. You go to a very agitated person and you tell him you're agitated, he will tell you he is not. You tell a person who's not enjoying that you're not enjoying, he will tell you I'm enjoying. How do you say? You're saying, we say that the mind has to be silent and available for enjoyment. That's what we are saying. We are saying that without that, you will not enjoy. However, that is not the experience of the people. If that was their experience, then we will have to get a bigger Zoom account. We will not be able to have. This is not their experience. To know what is joy, you will only compare it to what you have known. When the sages tell us that there is no joy in the world, we will say, what's wrong with you? Of course there is, and I'm enjoying. It's so relative. It's like telling a child that there is no joy in toys. Child will say, what nonsense, of course I'm enjoying the toy. But when the child becomes a teenager, then he himself will say there's no joy in toys. Can you imagine now? Deep Raj must have played with some dinky cars when he was a small child. Now, suppose he finishes his PhD, and we give him a dinky car. Throw it at us. What nonsense! Giving me a dinky car. How am I supposed to enjoy this? So, how do you express this? How do you tell a person who's not enjoying that you're not enjoying? He will say, of course I'm enjoying. What's wrong with you? How can you tell whether I'm enjoying or not? So for them it is enjoyment, but when they understand the higher enjoyment, they will realize that was not enjoyment, that was agitation. Okay, Bharat?
Yes, thank you.
Janki ji, it so also happens that even if the person is genuinely not enjoying or in some kind of a battle, they still feel that they're enjoying. Personally, so many times I feel that I'm enjoying in spite of having the challenges which are mind driven.
Yes. I mean, you won't know that if it is really personal, because if you're objective enough to know that, then you're not in that category. So, but you will see other people who claim, I'm sure you may want to go to a person who's very agitated and say, don't be agitated, come to Vedanta class. And if you ever say that to that person, the person will say, hey, I'm not agitated, what's wrong with you? You tell an angry person, don't be angry. He will get so angry with you and say, who told you I'm angry? Now, what is there any communication? That is why they say there's no communication between the higher and the lower. What are you going to say? There's no communication. Unless you have experienced a better happiness, how are you supposed to know there's a better one? And that is the whole challenge of the spiritual path. Because of that, the Guru has been given so much importance. Like you have to follow your Guru like patthar ki lakir. Why should you follow? Can you not do it on your own? Of course, you can do it on your own. There's no doubt about it. But what will tell you? I mean, everyone feels, we all feel that we're all very happy people. We feel like that. What will tell us that no, we're not? When you read the scriptures, you say, see, all those people are like that. I am not in this category. That is why very, very dangerous to think of somebody else when you're reading a scripture. A scripture is always for me, not for anyone else. So our thought is, oh, I know that guy. Even as I talk now, I'm saying, I know that guy is so agitated. He won't hear that. He won't take my solutions. Right? Now, what will make you believe that you're not happy? The scriptures cannot talk to you because you're not listening. But if you have faith in a person, then sometimes that faith pulls you through. And assuming that person knows what he or she is talking about. And sometimes that faith pulls you. But otherwise, it's so difficult. Imagine telling a child you're not enjoying the toys. The child is enjoying. Imagine telling a person who's filled with problems that you're filled with problems. You say, I don't have problems, you have problems. What do you say to that? Go to a couple who are constantly fighting and saying that there is no need for this kind of fighting. You can easily, live happily. They'll tell you, we are living happily. Who told you we're not happy? They pick up things and hit each other, pick up a chappal and beat each other. And you say, don't fight with one another. They'll tell you who told you we are fighting. Now, what do you say? What do you say? There's no communication between the higher and the lower. And that's where faith in your teacher plays. Sometimes you believe in this person, and if you've chosen the right person to believe in, you can sometimes be pulled up. Sometimes that. Momita, mostly the possession is subconscious. We often deny being identified with our possessions. Is this not worse? Yes, that is why the scripture is drawing our attention to. Whatever we think, this haircut I have done, this haircut I am yet to do. Everything is like that. This sofa in my house I have repaired. That sofa I have still to do. Everything is like that. This event I have done, that event I'm yet to do. A speaker can think like this. I have spoken in US. UK I'm still to do. Like, what is that? Boxes to be ticked? What kind of lunacy is this? What happens by doing it? I have spoken in India, international tours, I will now do. Everything, all of life, this I have done, this I have yet to do, this I have accumulated, this is going to be mine. Very sad, no? My income is currently 3 lakhs a month. Now it will become 5 lakhs a month. Everything. Okay, verse 14. Aso maya hata shatruhu anishye chaparanapi ishvarohamaham bhogi siddhoham balavan sukhi asau maya hata shatruhu anishye chaparanapi ishvarohamaham bhogi siddhoham balavan sukhi aso maya hatah. This enemy, Shatruhu, Asau Shatruhu Maya Hatah. This enemy I have killed. It's like this person I have defeated. This person I have defeated in debate. This person I have defeated at my TT match. This person I have whatever defeated. I've got better marks than this person. Aso Maya Shatru, Aso Shatru Maya Hatah. Anishye cha aparanapi. I will kill others as well. Means I will defeat them. I will lord over them. Ishwarohamaham. Ishwaroham. I am Ishwar. I am Lord. Look at me, how great I am. Aham bhogi. I am a great enjoyer. Siddhoham. Balavan sukhi. Aham siddha. Aham balavan. Aham sukhi. I am so successful or so perfect. I am so strong. I am so happy. Very sad, no? You recognize all this? All of us talk like this. Look at me. This I have done. This enemy is one step further. In the mental level. That feeling I've knocked this person down. In whatever way, it may be physical, it may be intellectual, it may be in terms of anything. I have acquired more wealth than my brother. Aso maya hatah shatruhu. Hanishye cha aparanapi. I will defeat others as well. Ishwara aham. Aham Ishwara. Aham bhogi. Aham siddha. Balavan sukhi. Now, what to explain this? These are people talk, you'll hear them. Oh, I'm very happy. You hear these people talk. I am Balavan, I'm so strong. I finished that chap that day. Finished him off. Now, tomorrow, if that chap acts funny with me, I'll finish him off also. At the mental level, the spirit of competitiveness. Everything is a comparison to something else. I cannot be happy if my life is in comparison. This is the bottom line of things. If I compare myself to another, there is no way I'm going to be a happy person. Because I'm always looking up, कौन मुझे defeat करेगा. The carnivorous animals are always looking around who will come and attack them. Nobody attacks them, but they are afraid they'll be attacked. The herbivorous animals, they're quite. Can you imagine that a deer, okay, he's seen his friend being chased by a tiger, and all are running helter skelter, and the tiger unfortunately catches his friend. What does the deer do after that? Does he go into therapy? I'm traumatized. My friend was caught by a tiger. But suppose it happened to us. We'd be traumatized, no? We can't live life after that. So you see, the herbivorous animal, even though it knows that the tiger is going to chase it tomorrow, it's not like he chased one deer and that was the end. His whole life is going to go like this. The tiger or the leopard or the lion or whoever is going to chase him. But he doesn't live in fear constantly because there's no sense of competitiveness. And the moment we get the sense of competitiveness, we just ruin our lives. Competitiveness is an expression of self-centeredness. And that's how our life gets completely ruined. This is the way, Ishvara. There were elections in Mumbai, and some people won, obviously, and some people lost, obviously. So the ones who won, there was, at least here, I don't know where in other parts, but here, what a show of strength. Amount of crackers and noise and music, and it went on for quite a long time. What is the sense that either the person himself or herself or his party or his workers, what is that sense in them? Ishwaroham. That's why this is coming on a big celebration of success. Ishwaroham. Aham bhogi, look at me, now I will enjoy. Siddhoham, I have succeeded. I am balavan, I am sukhi. Aditi, can this also be self-compare? I have overcome XYZ, I have become a better person. Yes, very good. Yes, of course. Suppose Mahesh says to us, I have been doing spiritual sadhana for so many years. My ego is less than your ego. And then now what will we say to him? Ken, what are we going to say? Are we going to argue and say, no, our ego is less than your ego? I mean, like, silly, no? So, yes, you're completely right.
Janki ji,
Huh?
we have to use 6-meter tape to measure.
6-meter tape to measure. Can you believe talking like this? So I want to realize the self. I have achieved this much eradication of ego. And tomorrow I will realize the self. Pagal hai kya? You're like really gone mad if you talk like this. So you're right, Aditi. I have overcome XYZ. I've become a better person. Why is this also negative?
Still promoting ego.
Why is there?
I'm still thinking about myself. The whole point of spiritual sadhana is stop thinking about yourself. But I'm still thinking about myself. In this way or that way. The thought is still on me. What the great Ramatirtha says. You drop 100 copper coins and pick up 1 silver coin. Mind is still on me. Oh, that person said this to me, but I never said anything to that person. What is the inherent nature in this? Like, I am better than you. You are so mad, but I've defeated you because I'm so good. Very, very, when you start thinking about it, you start realizing how much implication of I there is in everything. I am right, you are wrong. That means I've defeated you. That's what it means. So please listen to yourself talk like this. Listen to others talking like this so that it becomes clear how we are talking like this. When other people talk like this, we see it, but when we have that sense, we somehow miss it. And who are you harming by all these things? Your own self. It's acid you're pouring on your system by doing all this nonsense. I have a little granddaughter, not my granddaughter, my brother's granddaughter, but by adoption, she is mine also. She's very sweet. She's very tiny and she's very sweet. And nowadays, she's learned this name, Eknath Shinde. So if anything happens, she says, I will report you to Eknath Shinde. I don't know where she's got this name from, but now she's going to report everybody to him. She's going to call. I'm going to phone Eknath Shinde. Bye. But this is her latest thing. You see in children how it functions. But I am associated now with Eknath Shinde. I don't know whether she's understood what the concept is. But she feels that if she reports something to Eknath Shinde, whatever that thing be, it's going to be sorted out. Where she got this, I don't know. But we have the same thing, right? When we say, my God is better than your God, I will tell my God. That means he will sort you out. Same general concept. My understanding of God is better than your understanding of God. My relationship with God is better than your relationship with God. That is why they call us Balaha. Because just like my granddaughter says, I will report you to Eknath Shinde. She seems to be fascinated by that name somehow. A tiny tot, and she has very strong views. Just like us. Very strong views. What have we got strong views on? Things that we don't understand a thing about. When you see it in a child, it's so cute. I feel like pulling her cheeks when she says, I'm going to report you to Eknath Shinde. I'm going to call Eknath Shinde. Everything I'm going to call Eknath Shinde. I think she's very fascinated with that. So now she's so cute. Like that, a spiritual person looking down on us, talking like that, finds us so cute. That is why you find them very affectionate and loving, because they are finding us so cute. कुछ पता तो है नहीं, पर बातें बड़ी बड़ी. So cute. That's why it says throughout the text, it says, na balaha. The balaha, the children speak like this. So now he's saying the asuras speak like this. Because he's too kind to us, we don't get it. So now he's using another word. Asura talks like this. For him, it's the same Bala talking on nonsense that was earlier. By Bala and all, we didn't understand. So now he's taken on Asura. But he's still talking about Asura. Really, this verse requires no explanation. Aso maya hataha shatru. This shatru have I killed. Anishya. Anishya means I will kill. Cha and aparanapi, others also. So many people I have conquered. So many people I have done better than. I will do better than more people. Ishwaraham. Aham bhogi. Aham siddhaha. Balavan sukhi. in English, this enemy have I slain. I think even the Sanskrit everybody can understand easily, right? Or anyone, if you speak an Indian language, you probably understand the Sanskrit as well. This enemy I have slain, and others also I shall slay. I am the Lord, I am the enjoyer, I am perfect, powerful, and happy. Complete opposite. The only way this can be true is if there was no I. The only way you will be the Lord, the only way you will be the enjoyer, the only way you will be perfect, powerful, and happy is if you were unselfish or selfless. If you cannot perform actions in the spirit of yajna, this is impossible. It can't be done. You will not defeat others. You will get defeated. You will not be powerful. You will not be the Lord. You will not be the enjoyer. You will not be perfect, powerful, or happy. So this verse would be true only if you remove one word from it, which is I. The moment you have the I, tab gaya, goodbye and good luck to all these qualities. Momita, what about accumulating virtues? Does that not reduce the ego? If you're thinking, I am accumulating virtues, then where does the ego reduce? If you think, I am more virtuous than you, where does it reduced?
But what about the ideals? We posit an ideal and we work towards it. That is, in that sense, accumulating virtues.
No, accumulating means I am trying to decorate my personality rather than dissolve my personality.
But then that is how we proceed, no? In the path, like I have an ideal, I work towards it. That ideal is a virtue. Like say, I want to be more patient. So I have
Yes.
to consciously work towards it. So
Yes, correct. But without the I, it is not serving
how do we do
anyone's
that?
it's not serving anyone's interest by me being by expressing impatience.
Sorry, how do we go about it? Like without bringing in I?
It's not sensible. There's not a sensible way of living. Suppose I say that, okay, I'm fighting with my husband. He's doing something that's irritating me. Then I can say, oh, I must learn to be more patient with him. Now, when I say this, there's an inherent I. That means you are so wrong and I am being patient with you. Okay, because you're such a stupid person. You're irritating me. You're doing wrong things. So there's this inherent I. That's the I which has to go. You can shout and fight with your husband, but without the I.
Then how I'm still not getting how do I then work towards this ideal?
By considering the ideal so important that you're willing to sacrifice yourself for it. By sacrifice yourself means sacrifice your likes and dislikes. It's not about me. It's about, let's say, take an example. There's a person who is a mother. Okay, as a mother, your son is not well. He's 5 years old. He's not well. He's in hospital. Now you're not saying anything like I must look after my child or I must be patient. You're not saying any of these things. Your entire focus is on the child and the child getting better. Whatever action you take is only for that. You're not trying to work on yourself. You're working on the well-being of the child. So that's how you do the ideal. You work on the well-being of the ideal.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Thank you.
Mahesh, seems to be Trump talking. Yes. In another man's fate, I weep my own. Mahesh. He talks like that, and we talk like that. He does it on a very large canvas. We do it on a smaller canvas. That's the only difference. Vedanta wisdom. Now, which Vedanta wisdom is this?
Sorry, that's me.
Okay. What is worse, the claim of happiness even in agitation, or using an alibi and blaming others, claiming that they are obstructing? My dear Bharat, why do you want to choose from these two when you have a good alternative? Why should you bother which is worse? Which is better? Let us worry about. They are both bad. What is the use? One is tamasic, one is rajasic. Let us discard them both and work towards the well-being of the world. We have to work towards the well-being of the world because that's karma yoga. But you can't say, I am doing karma yoga. You have to say, let me work for the well-being of the world. Somehow, it's very difficult to remove ourselves from an equation. Very, very difficult. Somehow, the I manages to get it somewhere or the other.
Janki ji, just a thought came that lots of people say Bhagwan tumko dikhayega ya sikhayega. So not the I is not, they are not claiming, but they've taken basically claim over their God too. So
Yeah,
just
that was the previous point, no? Like how my granddaughter says, I will report you to Eknath Shinde. So that was the point, that your association with something gives you the superior. How can you not give me my chocolate? I will tell you, I will report you to Eknath Shinde. She found that name quite, I don't know where she heard it, but suddenly it's her life at the moment. For the next 2 days, we'll hear a lot about this. So that's the same thing. That was the whole point of the example. And just as the child says, I know somebody who will be able to knock you down.
in this
So
basic,
my God is better than your God. My God will take care of you.
yes.
Janki ji, how about the self-confidence? Though I have learned this and I will learn that. So isn't I'm developing self-confidence by this rather than
Self-confidence is the art of forgetting about yourself. The moment you think about yourself, your confidence will go like that. See, suppose you meet Amitabh Bachchan. And most people, poor Amitabh Bachchan, he probably cannot have a reasonable conversation with anybody because the moment they meet him, they must be getting so like, oh my God, I'm meeting Amitabh Bachchan, I'm meeting Amitabh Bachchan, right? So you go in front of Amitabh Bachchan. Are you going to be confident? You're going to come across as a complete idiot. And he is going to come across as very, very patient because he's just waiting for you to finish. And then his bodyguard will come and take people away because they can't. Because why? Attention has moved from Amitabh Bachchan to me in the presence of Amitabh Bachchan. If I can meet Amitabh Bachchan without thinking of myself, I'll be totally confident. See, when you're fighting with your wife, you're totally confident, right? But when you're fighting with, I don't know, somebody else, then you lose confidence. Why?
but when I'm
All of
learning
us.
when I'm learning more and more, is that not a self-confidence?
It will not come if your attitude is about me. You learn a lot and then you will start thinking, I know so much more than others, but they are more successful than me.
Okay.
There's only one way to be self-confident, and that is to forget about ourselves. There's only one way for everything. That is a good thing about Vedanta. Jo bhi chahiye, there is only one principle. Very, very simple. Forget about yourself. When you forget about yourself, everything, Ishwaro aham bhogi, aham siddha, aham balavan, aham sukhi will all happen.
But at least it's better for that person who is self-diffident, and if he gets this, so he's at least developing a confidence in himself.
Right, but he must forget about himself and then only it will happen. It is not good to be diffident. Nobody is saying you should be diffident or hesitant or shy or any such thing. You should be confident, but how to become confident is only if you forget about yourself. Why are people diffident? Because they're thinking, what will you think about me? They can't open their mouth, they can't do something. Say, oh my God, suppose I lose. It's all about me. You can't talk in stage in front of people because what will they think about me? It's all me, 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 me. Suppose I catch hold of any random person from our class and they go up on stage and announce these three things. They all run away. Because who? They're not Rakshasas sitting in the audience. There's the rest of us sitting in the audience. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Why can't you do it? No, I can't do it. I don't know how to speak in public. If you know how to speak to one person, you know how to speak to 100 people. It's the same tongue and the same voice box. What's the problem? What's the problem is the moment your attention comes onto yourself, you cannot execute an action.
But is it not that when I get more and more successful job, my self-esteem develops and become more confident? Because all along the focus is an I only, no? Whether you are working, you are thinking to be self-confident, again the focus is I only.
Right. And that confidence, therefore, is a very unstable confidence. The moment you meet with failure, it will go away. This is that asuric confidence, what he's talking about right now. I have killed this person. Now I'm confident. But let a person come to kill me, finish, all confidence out of the window. So you're referring to exactly verse 14. Now I'm successful. Since I'm successful, I am so great. The moment I lose my success, simple, a person, you don't have a job, right? But if you're on your own, right? You run your own business or something. You're not taking up a job, right?
Yeah.
I don't. You won't understand what I'm saying, but anyway, I'll give that example. Suppose you had become chairman of a company. You took up a job, became chairman of the company. Okay, then you became 65 years old. And that chair went away. As chairman, especially of bureaucratic company, you think you are the Lord and Master. Ishvaro aham, bhogi, siddhoham, bhalavan sukhi, all this. Till 1st February, which is your day of retirement. 2nd February, no Ishwar, no bhogi, no siddha, no bhalavan, no sukhi. So that kind of confidence, the fake confidence. I am confident because I'm successful is asuric behavior.
Yeah, that's the wrong feeling goes on. No, even the chair is gone. The feeling of chairman goes even after their retirement. Long after retirement, they keeps blabbering. You know, I have been colonel in army, or I have been subedar in army, something like that. So even though that is over, but still they hang on to that.
Correct. All asuric behavior. That's what he's saying, no? Yesterday, my maid told me she got into a quarrel with her mother-in-law. So she's telling me, jab mera, she's a widow, poor thing, sweet girl. And then she told me that she's saying that jab wo the, to hamara itna acha tha. Acha tha means what? I mean, they were not like multi-millionaires. They were still living in the same house and the same everything. But in her mind, that was acha tha. We were well-to-do. Well-to-do means what? What could be her husband's income? Maybe 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. I don't know what it is. Certainly not what you might call a very, 50,000 impossible. Must be like 20, 30,000, right? But for her, we were very successful then. Somebody else earning 30,000 may feel, oh my God, I'm not earning. Suppose you tell Bill Gates, I'll give you an income of 30,000, what will he say? So that feeling, each human being has it. Sorry to have disappointed you, but that is the truth. You can think about it and decide whether it's the truth or not.
But can we not use this word as self-conceited rather than being confidence? What's the difference?
We're not saying that it's bad. We're saying when it comes from success, it's unstable. Confidence is a good thing, but if the cause is success, it's unstable.
Okay.
Yes, Bharat?
The answer to the previous question was that both are bad, Rajas and Tamas. But wouldn't Rajas be a bit better than the Tamasic point of view? Because at least you know that you are not happy.
I don't know if you'd like to say so. I suppose you can. But what's the point of either? In both cases, there is no solution. If I think I'm happy, there is no solution for my agitation. And if I'm blaming others, there's no solution. So I'm stagnating in both cases. So why would one be better than the other? But of course, this is a matter of opinion. So if you think one is better than the other, okay, so be it. What is the advantage anyone is getting over the other?
In Rajas, at least you are looking for the answer. In Tamas, so you are completely blindfolded.
But you're looking in the wrong place, so how does that work? I mean, like I don't know, maybe you're right. I don't know. You could take it like that if you like it, but in as far as I can see, neither has an advantage on the other. But of course, it's a matter of opinion.
Thank you.
Momita, does avoiding the use of I and mind language help? Yes, it helps as long as you know what you're doing it for. Because sometimes people choose remove I and put we, and it's the same ego, but except they're using the word we. Or because you are proficient in English, you'll be able to form the sentence without I grammatically correct. So that all won't help. But if you just let yourself be natural, you talk as you're talking, but be conscious of how many times you're using I, me, mine. That may draw your attention to the fact that in this conversation, how much is this focus on me? Aditi?
So Janki ji, when you're doing things without thinking of yourself and you complete a task or something, there is a level of contentment inside. So I'm a bit confused. Is that also a sense of I-ness? Because obviously there's a feeling, there's a good feeling, and which has come out of a particular action.
You must distinguish between action and reaction. If you do the right thing, if you do the right action, the reaction will always be contentment. Okay, it's a reaction. It's nothing to do with you. It's the effect. When you say, "Oh, I'm so content," now you're performing an action. So you have to distinguish what is reaction. Reaction is it's a normal cause and effect relationship.
But Janki ji, it does come back to like, oh, I'm so happy. You say that I'm so happy. So it's
your
really tough.
Enjoy the happiness. Now, why are you saying? Enjoy, you're happy, very good.
You may not say it, but in the mind, it's still the thought, I'm happy.
Yeah. So all these become actions. You just say you're happy, you enjoy the happiness. Then sorrow will come, you enjoy the sorrow. This is life, it's going on.
It's a little difficult to wrap the head around it. How can you do this? Move one step closer to this, where the I-ness does not come at all when something has been done, and the reaction has happened, and that after that, that I should not come. Anything, obviously, morning studies, but something that on a practical level you can do in to basically keep that thing at bay.
Step one, sit down and enjoy the feeling. Step two, get up and do the next action. Time to think of yourself.
Helps. Thank you.
Surekha?
So, Janki ji, in answer to Aditi's question, could we also not use that opportunity to oblate it to the Lord as prasad?
Yeah, but even when you're oblating it to the Lord, you must be clear that you're not, I am oblating it to the Lord. It is already the Lord's. The feeling of, enjoy the feeling and get on to the next thing. Don't that I can come in very easily. Like very, very good example, gross thing. I made a lot of profits this year. So I'm going to make a golden mukut for Siddhivinayak. So according to the person, they are oblating. But actually it is, I made profits, I am going to oblate.
Thank you.
And best we can do a namaskar to the Lord. Just thank you. It took quite some time over verse 14. I thought it will go very, very fast. Because this is like, I mean, like, how much more can he explain, right? He actually used the language that people do use. More he's going to tell us in verse 15. Verse 15. Adyo-bhijanavanasmi onyosti may sadrusho maya yakshe dasyami modishya ityana jnana vimohitaha adyo-bhijanavanasmi onyosti sadrusho maya yakshe dasyani modishya ityanyana vimohitaha. Iti means this is what they said. Ajnana vimohitaha. This is what people say, deluded by ignorance. What is it that they say? Adhyo. Adhyaha. Adhyaha means I'm rich, I'm wealthy. Abhijanavan. Abhijanvan is one who has Abhijan, means a classical, a very good upbringing, a very good birth. You're born in a very good family. You're born in a reputed family. Kaha anya asti sadrusho maya? Who else is there equal to me? Do you realize how we feel like that? When my maid tells me we were very good, what is she saying? Abhijanavan, I was born in a good family. You may think she's not born in a good family. She thinks so. Adya, I was rich. Ka anya asti sadrushaha maya. Who else is there like me? My parents are so good. My grandparents were so good. I am so rich. Who else is there like me? Now here is the real Asuric part. Yakshe, dasyami, modishye. This is the real killer part. Yakshe means I will sacrifice. Dasyami, I will give. Modishye, I will rejoice. What do you notice about these three words?
Will.
I.
Sorry?
I.
Okay, what else?
Will.
Will. Very good, Bharat. Future tense. Asuric people always believe they're going to do this in the future. I will give. I will be a great donor in the future. You don't believe me? Ask Jayashree. How many people do? Yeah, we will give. We will give. And then give. No, I will give. I will give. When will you give? Oh, what a beautiful cause you have. I am going to donate to this cause. Then give. No, what are you talking? Totally Asuric behavior. I will give. I will enjoy. I will earn. No. And one day I'm going to go and enjoy. See, he claims enjoyment. and claims he will do it in the future. This is asuric behavior. Why is it asuric? You just don't understand where you yourself are coming from. Are you enjoying or are you going to enjoy? Das yakshe dasyami modishye. I will give, I will sacrifice, I will enjoy.
From next month, I will start joining Janki's classes.
Yes, correct.
This month not possible. Next month guaranteed 100%.
Yes, correct. I will. When? Very good. Good example. Any class, not only this one, any class. Right. I will take up spirituality when I grow old. If you didn't do it in your youth, you're not doing it in your old age. You're doing something else in your old age. Bharat, I will marry. That's very good, Bharat. Correct. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. What do we have to tell you all? What is our news for the week? The 6 cottages are up, and the thing has to all get ready. We are all going there on the 23rd. I hope you're all coming, and you'll see a better state, I guess, I hope, than what you are seeing now. Cottages are up, first cottage is done, others are also being done. Can you see any difference in the pictures? You all see how they all look the same? Only these 2 pictures we have to show.
We have 2 videos, no?
Okay. So, fine. So, we all are coming. I hope all Mumbaikars and also people from not in Mumbai, please do come. Basant Panchami, such a good day next Friday for our first visit and first event, Saraswati Pujan. All the kids are going to come. We got a lot of activities planned. Bharat, Mahesh, Jayashri, and I sat down and made games based on our subject. I hope those games will work out well. We had a lot of fun making them. I hope you all will enjoy doing them too. And then we got children and we're having art classes for the children. So lots of stuff is going to be going on there. Get local food. You'll be able to breathe on that day and stay in a pure environment for at least one day. One day of our life dedicated to sadhana, purity, and not I will enjoy, but actually enjoyment. Manoranjan Malik, you want to say something?
Yeah, namaskaram to all of you, and thank you for this beautiful and enlightening session. As we associate ourselves with Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and that should illuminate our path. Our life should be illuminated from Bhagavad Gita. I have a question on the points we are discussing. The question is that this is what we are discussing is Daivasura Sampada Vibhaga Yoga. Now here Lord Krishna is as we discussed on 13, 14, 15. Lord Krishna is describing the various attributes or qualities that a demonic people might demonstrate. Now my question is whether these the attributes, whatever we discussed, or the I-ness, whatever we discussed, whether it is available in general, or it is our Lord Krishna is pointing towards certain section in the society, those who are demonic in nature, or the demonic qualities are is within all of us. Everybody has these demonic qualities. How do you clarify this? Because I have a different notion on this. Because Lord Krishna is giving the technique here to identify people with demonic attributes, and we cannot generalize on this. So this, can you clarify on this?
All people are this. You and I and all of us have these qualities. We think we are so great, when the only great person is the Lord himself. So we all have a belief in our own greatness, in our own virtue, So it's applicable across the board. Every single one of us who is not a self-realized soul has demonic qualities. It is not meant to identify others. Identification of others is very easy. Everybody can say who's good and who's bad. There's no difficulty. The difficulty is seeing when we are bad. Okay, so that's it.